Hi everybody, welcome to the road trip. Today we've got a really cool car to look at, a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner 446 pack car. And we have the car's owner with us. His name is Eric. Eric, thanks for showing us your car.
Thank you for viewing it and enjoying it.
When did you buy this car? What year did you buy it?
I bought it in 1993. I've had it about 32 years.
Are you the second, third, fourth owner?
I'm the fifth owner on this car. I had a bit of a hard life.
Did it? You're the fifth owner.
Yeah.
Was the car born this color, and what's the name of this color?
This color is in violet, and this car is restored to a level of original equipment, how it was born from the build sheet.
In violet's the name of the color. Was it another color before that?
Yeah, Dodge used the same paint code FC7 as, and they called it Plum Crazy Purple.
Okay.
It was the first year of some of the high impact colors, and this was a pretty popular color.
Is it the same color, just a different name from Dodge
Correct.
to Plymouth?
Yep, same paint code.
Same paint code. How about that? And you have a black top on it. Did it come with the black top?
Yes. Yeah, that was an option they picked on this car. It's a sold car. It was an ordered car. It wasn't a bank car, and they opted for that with tinted windows all the way around. Although with a 6-barrel engine, you could not have air conditioning, but it came with tinted glass.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought the tinted glass was only on AC cars.
Yeah, apparently somebody paid the extra money for it on this.
How about that? And yeah, this is a 446 pack car. What's the story on the motor? Did that motor run right? Did you have that with the car? What's the backstory?
Well, so being the fifth owner, there was a lot of hands on this car, and owner 2, through the fuel embargo, was having problems with the carburetors, and it was expensive, so he opted to go for a 4-barrel carburetor.
Oh.
And so the original carbs were lost, which over the years I sourced and found date-coded original ones that fit the build date on the engine. And then owners 3 and 4, they were younger people. There was a lot of stuff done in this car for racing purposes. At one point, they swapped out the engine with another engine. The original Dana rear was taken out for an 8 3/4, I guess, for quick gear changes at the racetrack. And
so this thing had a hard life then, didn't it?
Yeah, when I bought it from the fourth owner, the guy actually had the original engine block and crank in his closet in his apartment.
Was he the guy that swapped out the motor, or he got it?
I'm not sure if his buddy's brother, who he bought it from, did or he did, but at some point the rear and the engine were changed. It still had the original trans in the car,
but he was smart enough to keep the block and
he kept the block, and you know, I've had that validated, milling marks and stampings. It's the original block, and it was serviceable. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just a unit replacement instead of a long rebuild.
What was in what did they swap it out to? What was in here when you got it?
It was a 69 HP 440 was put in it. Instead of a 70.
Okay.
But I guess it was a good running engine, and they just, you know, a couple hours just swapped it out.
Back then, originality really didn't matter.
Right.
But it was smart for him to keep it, and you're lucky that he did keep it.
Yeah.
When you got the car, you were able to keep that motor.
And over the years, I was able to, go in all the swap meets looking for parts. I was able to find another correct Dana rear for the car with build dates that are 2 months prior to the scheduled production date of the car.
Well, that's good.
Which is actually maybe 1 month too early, but it's very close.
I noticed this does not have that duster stripe, is it called?
The dust trail, yeah. That was an
trail?
option that cars, you could pay, I think it was like $10 and change. And
that was a stripe that came out of the
dust trail. The runner ran out of the scoop and wound up where he is, but it was a gold-colored dust trail instead of the orange-black that you see without the dust trail.
So this is dust trail delete?
Right, this car was not ordered with that.
How about that? And you have Are these called rally wheels, or there's some specific name?
Yeah, rally wheels.
Were they standard on the Roadrunner, or was that an option?
All the wheel options were something that you would order.
Okay.
We'd have to look in the book to see if there was a standard that came with Roadrunner, but I believe you just picked the wheel.
So they were optional, a very nice optional wheel.
Yeah, whether it be a steel dog dish hubcap or magnums or rallies.
You've got the polyglass bias ply on there. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is if you had the 15-inch tires, this would be the original belted reproduction tire that you would have.
What's the scoop on the restoration? Who did the restoration?
Graveyard Cars did it out in Springfield, Oregon.
Very nice. I guess they're the go-to people for Mopar muscle, aren't they?
They're one of them. I wouldn't say they're the top people, but they're one of the good restoration people who know what they're doing.
He's got a good Mark Warman, I guess.
Mark Warman, and there's all levels that you can pay for that you want, and
you pay for what you get, like everything. Well, this car, I was looking at it closely. It's beautifully done. I mean, the door gaps are nice. It's laser straight. Especially for a car that had such a hard life before you got it. You're the fifth owner. It's been monkeyed with, tinkered with. It's been run hard and put away wet, I'm sure. But it's straight as an arrow and it looks beautiful. I noticed a couple of things about this. Did any of the Roadrunners have a spoiler, or was that not something available?
It was an option.
It was a Roadrunner option?
Yes. The Plymouth Satellite model or Roadrunner, there was a wing on the back that you could have as an option.
Okay.
I have a friend, Mark, who locally who has one with that wing.
I noticed the wild shape to this rear window, the contour and the...
Yeah, the Plymouth B-bodies had a lot of contour to that compared to the Dodge models.
This panel here is kind of contoured into the glass. It's very unusual, and God forbid you ever have a problem there.
Yeah, that's tempered glass.
Did this rust out unusually fast here, do we know? Or just... It looks like the water would drain away. But...
Well, the quarters and the Dutchman panel, they were all replaced on this. And
okay, well, this one looks beautiful. Can we open, since we're on this side, can we open the passenger door? Let's make a quick look in here. Was this always a black interior car?
Yes. Yes, the restoration is, according to the build sheet, this is how basically it was born, other than a couple options that I added it didn't come with.
One thing that caught my attention is this silver stripe on the material. I've seen Superbirds with that, and this being a Roadrunner.
Right, the Superbirds were taken from the Roadrunner.
Yeah, is this strictly Superbird Roadrunner interior?
Yes. Okay,
so you wouldn't find this silver stripe in any other
line? I don't think the other models had that. They had different upholstery.
Now this is a 4-speed bench seat car. Did these come with consoles?
You could get buckets with or without a console, or even with the fold-down armrest buddy seat.
Okay, a buddy seat, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
The buddy seat.
Yeah, you fold the armrest up and somebody could sit in the middle.
I like your door panel. You've got that silver stripe on the door panel, which looks really cool. And the Roadrunner bird right there. Man, this door panel looks beautiful. Look at these door jambs. Good Lord. Somebody spent some time sanding that, I'm sure.
Yeah, the restoration, this whole car was disassembled and acid dipped, and
was it?
Questionable metal was replaced.
Nice tight headliner. Dash looks beautiful. Did you ever have any dash issues? Is that the original dash, or I imagine that's been replaced or redone?
You know, it was completely restored by Mark Warman's team.
They did it
wasn't done. Some of them he sends out to auto.
He's got vendors, I'm sure.
The specialties that do it, and but when I contracted, it was like 2016, and then in queue till it started happening with the pandemic, it slowed everything down, so they didn't send a dash out.
Did they all have headrests, or is that an option? Do you know?
70, they all might have come with that, I think. Okay. I think that was standard.
I like the look of it.
69, you could have them or not have them.
Let's go around the front of the car. Look at some of the features over here. Again, you got the bird up here in the front. This being a 70, is that a unique grill to a 70?
Yeah, that's what made me fall in love with these cars. I think the front end and the one-off body style of the 70 Plymouth is really tough looking.
What's the scoop on the 69? Is it just a different grill, different shape?
Yeah, different shape. It doesn't have that contour look like that.
Okay.
And
So you got the graveyard cars.
well, some of the 70 Dodges, you know, they have the double rings almost. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I noticed you have this impact strip going around the corners.
yeah,
All
that's
Roadrunners
standard.
have that? Is that standard?
That's standard.
Very nice.
And that's considered a bumper guard, but this car was also optioned with the rear bumper guards.
Really? So that they call that a bumper guard, just the impact strip?
Yeah.
And you said
Yeah,
it
that
has
would be a front bumper guard. There's no other bumper guard you get up front in place of that.
but in the back you actually got a baby bumper guard. How about that?
Yeah, those were optional.
The exhaust tips, are they correct, I guess? The big round, they're kind of oval looking.
One of the changes I did from how it was built, this car originally had turned down exhaust tips.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm sure over 50-some years, 55 years, tailpipes would have rotted out many times, and somebody would have opted to put those on because they're cooler looking.
They do look cool. Can we open the driver's door? Take a quick look at the driver's side. Look at this door panel. Very nice. Wow, these seats are beautiful. I don't think anybody ever sat in these. Wow, nice back seat. Very nice. Can I slide in?
The Dodge B bodies were roomy if you had passengers.
Can I slide in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. There we go. Love the gauges. You got a 150 Speedo and the Tic-Tac Tac over there. Very nice.
And the car was optioned with the AM radio, and down here there's a knob for, it was a rear speaker car.
Okay. There's the AM radio.
The radio I had updated with Aurora AM FM conversion with Bluetooth, you know, because
I see this red knob here says air grabber.
Yeah, that would be the knob that you it's vacuum actuated, and when the engine's running and you build up vacuum, you can hit that, and the scoop will open up.
Oh, okay.
With the shark's teeth.
And everybody loves the pistol grip shifter here. Look at this.
Yeah, that's the original one. It's not a reproduction.
Really, I love it. Who doesn't? But they're very, very nicely done in here. The gauges, the numbers are very bright and crystal clear. Very nice.
And
what is this over here?
The car was optioned with the trim package on the pedals.
Okay. What is this red light over here for? It says brakes.
If the key is in, then that'll
light up.
Yeah.
Okay. You have all the toggle switches there, the Mopar style toggle switches.
There you go.
There you go. Now it's lit up.
Yeah.
There we go. Love the buzzer. Not really.
And the Roadrunner is synonymous with
the
beep beep horn.
I like these rectangular cutouts in here. That's how they do it.
Yeah, that's an option, that wheel, the wood grain wheel.
Okay. That's nice. Very nice. And this lens over here, is that for seatbelts, I guess?
That's no, that's the reverse light. When you're in reverse gear, that lights up.
Oh, that would light up?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Let me slide out of here. Can you pop the hood? Maybe we'll take a look at the hood. Look at the hood there. Look at the money shot on this car. 446. Now this is called a 6-barrel or 6-pack.
Well, Dodge, for the same engine, Dodge called it a 6-pack, and Plymouth, to be different in their own identity, they named it the 6-barrel.
Is it basically the same motor?
It's exactly the same engine.
Okay. Beautifully done. Look how correct and pretty this thing is.
And I can quick pop this off so you can see what the 6-barrel is all about.
Okay.
I'm sure the viewers would like to see this.
See where all that fuel's going, huh?
Yeah. It's basically a big 440 running on a 2-barrel until the vacuum secondaries kick in.
Okay, look at that. 3 2-barrel carbs, huh?
Yeah.
So does this run primarily on the center carb? How does that work?
Right. It's a 2-barrel engine until you give it enough gas. Both outboards kick in through vacuum actuation.
Okay.
So you have all these fuel, vacuum lines here.
Roughly any idea when they start kicking in as far as RPMs or miles per hour?
I think it's the load. I mean, you know, it doesn't take much. You get into the pedal and it knocks you in the seat a bit.
To say the least.
Yeah.
How is it as far as keeping it tuned right?
It runs well.
Runs well. If you know
And it has the original Prestolite Chrysler dual point distributor. I'm not running the Pertronics inside there. It's got the dual points.
Well, it looks beautiful in there. It looks correct. So you got a lot of the proper stampings and decals.
There's stampings on the steering column inside the cab and in the glove box too.
Look at this. No idea what the number 5 means, but somebody back in this.
It had to do with a manual transmission, and this was for the 6-barrel car.
Oh, the 122?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you have a power steering cooler.
Yep.
Is that standard on this with this motor, or is that something?
Yeah, that's standard. If you had power steering, it came with the cooler.
Okay. Very nice. Very clean. What is that canister back here? Is that vacuum? What is that?
That is a vacuum canister for the air grabber setup, this induction system. If you go to the side and look out.
Oh, okay.
You know, when the car is running and you throw that big orange switch, the air grabber opens up.
And a very unfriendly set of eyes and some teeth in there.
Yeah, it's like a shark grabbing the air.
Yeah, and then it comes down. So that's a vacuum.
Vacuum actuated, and it's got an electronic solenoid that if you forget to turn it off when you get out of the car, it'll close automatically, bleed off vacuum, so you don't get rain in the air cleaner setup.
Gotcha.
You know, overnight if you're in sleeping.
Very, very nice.
And that beep beep horn. Most Mopars have 2 horns, a high and a low note, where these only have the one purple one.
Gotcha. Looks very nice in here, very correct, very clean. I mean, if anybody's going to do your car, I'm sure Graveyard Cars is going to do it right.
Yeah, they try to do their best.
Can we look at the back, what the trunk looks like? You got anything in the trunk? Any goodies back here?
I traded him a 69 Charger I had forever. I bought in like 1981. When I was looking to have the restoration done on this, he saw in a picture in the background my old Charger that I was doing metal work over, restoring it for the 2nd time.
Okay.
And he said, "What are you doing with it?" And I said, "Well, I'm trying to get that done to help fund this project." And he worked it into the deal for having this done. I didn't have to finish the car. He took it towards the restoration.
You get it done the way you can get it done.
This is a copy of my original build sheet.
Okay.
My original trim code tag, which is on the car. I've had the car decoded. And there was just a few options that I changed on the car over time. You know, like I had 15-inch rims where this car was boarding with 15-inch Raleighs.
Okay.
So, you know, it was a desirable option. I put that on.
You have a reproduction window sticker? Is that
yeah, AAA reproduce that. They don't do that unless you have a build sheet to get the codes from.
And you have the build sheet.
Yeah.
And a 70 Plymouth Belvedere brochure.
Yeah, this original brochure, you know, shows the 2 performance models, the GTX, which is a premium price class, and the Roadrunner, which is a medium price class, affordable hot rod.
Looks very nice in here, very nicely detailed. Check out that sticker, the jack instructions.
Right, and then those indicate what wheel they put on the car. It's F6015 raised white letters.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. It says F60-15 R WL. I hope we can pick that up. Now, is that something that would have been on all cars or just Roadrunners?
As they go down
Cars?
the assembly line, somebody writes them on what wheels it's getting.
How about that?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that on any line car before. And your spare tire seems to be mounted a little bit to the right. Is that how they did that?
Yeah. And then even on the build sheet, they have the interior color.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the bench seat in black. The B or R23, I'm not sure.
Okay. Looks very very nice and clean in here, very tidy.
I think the R is for Plymouth, and the 23 is hardtop.
You got to know those codes. I'm going to have to take your word for it, Eric. I don't know the codes. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, but I certainly do not know the codes for this Roadrunner.
Yeah, there's another book here that,
What is this?
you know, shows all the things that you could order a car with for the Roadrunner, what's extra not available or standard as part of the car. This, you know, it's a thing that pretty much tells you everything.
It's a
how
good
they
thing
come.
to have.
Yeah.
If you're going to restore it to this level, I'm sure if Mark didn't know that, he probably referenced that in the car's restoration. Well, I love the car, Eric. I think you're lucky to have it. I think you're very lucky that the guy before you, even though he had the motor out, he didn't get rid of it. He didn't separate it from his possession.
Yeah, I
And
think
you said it was sitting in a closet in his apartment?
he lived in an apartment. So I seen this car around and didn't realize it was the same car, but it was blue, then it was white.
Okay.
After the original colors. The second owner, the purple started to rub off from washing it all the time.
Okay.
And then he painted it blue. And then when the kids in the neighborhood bought it from him, he traded it into a car dealer. They followed over there and got it. And but at some point, you know, they did all kind of stuff for racing it.
Yeah.
And I think the fourth owner changed it to white with a brick color stripe at the bottom and down the hood.
Man.
And but
do you have any pictures of previous
I do.
colors of this car?
And
well, you don't have to get it out now unless you got it available. I'm not sure the camera's going to pick it up. But
yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could walk in the shade, but
that's a crazy backstory on it. All what the previous owners did to it.
And I seen the car around and fell in love how tough they look.
Yeah.
And then one day going to the Jackson Outlets cruise, I'm like, there's a 70 Plymouth Roadrunner up in the field. It was just sitting in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And I was able to figure out who the owner was, track him down. He was a bouncer at the Full Moon Saloon, and I made the deal on this car in the Go-Go Bar. And then I go to his apartment to get the title, and he's like, oh, yeah, I got the engine in the closet.
Who's drinking more that night, you or the previous owner? Probably the previous owner. That's probably why you got such a good deal on it. Well, Eric, I want to thank you for showing us your car. I love it. Well, folks, tell us what you think. This 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner 446 pack. Leave your comments below. Definitely like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you on the next one. Eric, thank you very much for showing us your car.
Yeah, thank you for sharing it and enjoying it.